The time now is 8:20 in the morning time on this Saturday morning, January 18th, 2014, and it's time now for the Word Magician PJ Wiggins. The more important Saturday morning, January 18th, 2014. Good morning to you all on this lovely Saturday morning. Our current conditions at 8:21 in the morning time in Norton, Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 36 degrees with light rain, fog and mist, with a humidity 93%, wind speed variable about 3 miles per hour, barometer 20 inches. Downward about 34 degrees and a visibility of 5 miles. Okay, let us take a look at our radar scope. Shows on the rain showers in southeastern coastal Massachusetts and southern Massachusetts down to the Cape and the Islands there. And searching at southern Rhode Island with a batch of snow showers including luxury furs. South central Rhode Island, and then searching on for Providence, and searching on for northern Bristol County, northern Plymouth County, and southern Norfolk County. The line of snow showers up to 95 quarter from Newburyport down into Beverly, and rain showers in the North Shore, Massachusetts, and the snow showers stretching from southwestern portions of Massachusetts and southern Berkshire County, and stretching down for up in the northern Worcester County, and then down for southeastern New Hampshire. Snow and sleet pelts in the central coast of Maine here. And a batch of the rain showers off the Nova Scotia coastline, sleet pelts in south central portions of Prince Edward Island here. Line of snow showers in north central portions of New Brunswick and eastern, central, and western portions of Quebec. Line of snow showers in eastern portions of Ontario, central western New York, down to eastern portions of Pennsylvania, down to northern New Jersey, and down to eastern portions of Maryland there. Batches of snow showers in west central portions of Michigan, north central portions of Michigan, and batches of sleet pelts in central, north central portions of Missouri, and batches of snow showers in western Illinois, down for Iowa, down for western Wisconsin, and down to southern portions of Minnesota, down for southeastern portions of South Dakota, rain showers in north central portions of Nebraska here. Batches of snow showers in central portions of North Carolina. Rain showers off the southeastern coast of Texas, off the northeastern coast of Mexico here.
Moisturizes deeply and absorbs in seconds.
Little batches of rain showers in west central portions of
Easy, but you can do it.
British Columbia. Batches of sleet pelts in Saskatchewan, in central Saskatchewan. Del Bonita, Montana. Good morning. 25 degrees with clear skies here. Alright, let's take a look at a satellite loop, and it shows.
And in 4 weeks helps improve gum health.
You can do it with Colgate.
A batches of clouds from off the southern tip of Florida, stretching down the Atlantic coastline, and stretching down from New England and then Atlantic Canada. And in the batch of clouds from western New York and Pennsylvania, stretching down for Ohio, down for eastern Kentucky, down for northern Indiana, down for Illinois, down for northern Arkansas, down for western Tennessee, down in the Missouri, down for Iowa, down for the Minnesota, stretching down for eastern Nebraska, down in the Dakotas, down for Canada, down for Ontario, stretching to Manitoba, down eastern portions of Saskatchewan here. And down in clouds in western portions of Oregon, down for Washington, down for western British Columbia here.
All vinyl plank 10% off.
Batches of clouds in the Baja Costa, Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look at our map situation here. High pressure center in southeastern Texas, central Ontario, northwestern Montana, and eastern portions of Idaho, and a cold front from central Gulf of Mexico, stretching to northern Florida, and down to the eastern seaboard of the station front off the New England coastline, with low pressure centered in New Jersey here, low pressure centered in southern North Dakota, and low pressure up in Quebec. Cold front from northeastern Minnesota, down from northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan, and up into the eastern Ontario, up to northern Quebec here. For the boundary in the western Texas panhandle, and western Oklahoma, down for south central portions of Kansas here. 36 degrees out temperature right now in Boston, 33 out in Washington D.C., 25 out in Atlanta, 54 out in Miami, 50 out in Brownsville, 39 in Dallas, 34 out in Kansas City, 10 in Chicago, 13 in Minneapolis, 28 out in Albuquerque, 23 in Salt Lake City, 31 in Denver, 26 in Great Falls, 36 in Seattle, 45 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles there. Okay, let's take a look at our...
It can be one of the most dangerous years of their life.
We're unseasonably warm and very dry conditions will persist across California this weekend. It's on Saturday. Gusty winds will combine with these dry conditions to raise the risk of wildfires, especially in Southern California. Meanwhile, parts of the plains and the deep south will also experience dry wires that will increase fire risk this weekend. Dear.
McDonald's McCafe coffee made just the way you like it.
Highly amplified weather pattern across the country. Periods of light snow from the High Valley and the Great Lakes and continued dry and warm across the western United States. However, pattern across the continental United States in the upcoming weekend will be featured a strong wind chill across the western states with a large-scale chill. Over the eastern half of the country, a couple of fast-moving Alberta Clippers are forecasted to drop toward the southeast of the upper Midwest and the Ohio Valley region before exiting the east coast and pointed to note these areas of low pressure along with their cold fronts will only have limited moisture work. But since there is no appreciable flow with that from the Gulf of Mexico, having said that, there will be no period for some periods of light or occasional moderate snow with the passage of the clipper type systems from the Minnesota to the Mid-Atlantic region. Over the west coast and to the southwest, it's a different story with a very dry weather pattern expected to extend throughout the weekend and unusually strong upper level ridge. For this time, this year has put in its gear that the puck board would be stubborn to move, although this is the provided pleasant conditions in the outdoor ones in January. This is causing out going drought over the much of the western United States to deteriorate further. This will be raising the wildfire threat over the southwestern United States, where relative humidities in many areas have dropped down to 15%. In the temperature tomorrow, expect readings to be above normal across the eastern west and along the west coast and below normal across the Midwest and the Northeast. Much colder weather expected to arrive by Sunday morning over the North Dakota, Minnesota, and upper Great Lakes, where a strong Arctic front will be moving southward. It will be this front that will bring a fresh surge of very cold air to the east coast by Tuesday. Okay, let us take a look at our New England forecast discussion here. Synopsis. Developing low pressure will move quickly across southern New England today, but will bring a period of accumulated snow to northern Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire. Elsewhere, a mix of snow and rain will be occurring with a minor slushy accumulation possible. A weak control of low pressure slips across the area Sunday, bringing scattered snow showers to the region. Antarctic air mass will push across the region with progressively colder conditions, building cold wind chill values by the middle of the week. Of next week. Spotty light rain and storms began across parts of the region at 12 hours. Steady precipitation still down to the coast. Current forecast time looks good at this point. Temperature is 2 points were within a few degrees in forecast, but did update to bring current remainder of forecast. Look okay, but again did update and bring current just into the near term. Alright, let us take a look at our
and rear cross traffic alert. I feel like the whole team's protecting me in here. If you don't know the innovative Verano, then you don't know Buick.
Now lease this 2014 Buick Verano with 2 years of schedule.
And this is accumulated snow
per month.
This is area of concern. Higher totals possible. 4 to 6 inches possible in southern New Hampshire. 2 to 4 inches between southern New Hampshire and northern Massachusetts and Worcester County, and general 1 to 2 inches in northeastern Massachusetts, western Middlesex County to southern Worcester County, down for southern western Massachusetts, and down for northwestern Rhode Island, and down for northern Connecticut, and less than 1 inch from southern Connecticut, down for Rhode Island, down for the Bristol County, northern Bristol County, northern Plymouth County, and then up to Boston and points north. Area concerned, highest total is a possible 3 to 6 inches. Rain, snow, lighted area. The heaviest snow about 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And this is a area concern from southern central New Hampshire down for east central Worcester County and the west central Middlesex County here. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, rain and snow becoming all rain afternoon, patchy fog before 3 p.m. high near 40 degrees, calm wind becoming southwest about 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 8%, little no snow accumulation expected. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 27 degrees, west wind about 7 miles per hour. Sunday, chance of rain and snow showers before 3 p.m. Then a chance of snow showers, mostly Cascades, high near 37 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 to 13 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%, little no snow accumulation expected. Sunday night, Cascades north 25 degrees, west wind about 10 miles per hour, gust size 21 miles per hour. Martin Luther King Day, Punta Cascades high near 38 degrees, west wind about 10 to 13 miles per hour. Monday night, most Cascades north 15 degrees. Tuesday, Punta Cascades high near 21 degrees. Tuesday night, Cascades north 5 degrees. Wednesday, most of Cascades high near 18 degrees. Wednesday night, Cascades north 6 degrees. Thursday, Punta Cascades high near 20 degrees. Thursday night, most Cascades north 8 degrees, and Friday, most of Cascades high near 24 degrees. Beers, what a phrase of the day, a mixed bag. Today and rainy all day in the afternoon. This is PJ, ways of you have a good day with a good positive attitude here.